Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. It's 9:05 a.m. already. Okay, so we are going to start our class. So I hope you all already prepared your G1 books and your stationeries because we are going to make writing and also writing in chat room, writing in your books. Okay, so today is our first class. So before this, you are learning with Teacher Aina, but Teacher Aina is going to teach year one's people. Okay, so I take over your class from her. I know you all already uh, know me. Okay, I'm teaching mathematics for several class before this. And this my first class for English because our school are already shortage of teachers lah sebab cikgu BI tak ramai. Jadi cikgu diminta untuk ajar BI lah. Tapi tak ada masalah. Okay, kita akan cuba belajar sama-sama. I'm going to use Malay and also English. Okay, I'm not going to use 100% English because there are something that I need to explain and to make you all understand. Okay, so today, before that, I hope you all can see my PowerPoint. Okay, learn English with my picture. Boleh nampak kan? Kalau boleh nampak, angguk je, angguk atau tunjuk macam ni. Okay, so kita akan gunakan PowerPoint lah. We are going to use the PowerPoint. So if I want you to write in your G1 books, then I will tell you to do so. Okay, so for today, this is our first class. So I need to introduce myself first because after this we are going to meet bersemuka. Okay, sebab sekolah will be open. So maybe minggu ni dan minggu depan je lah kita akan gunakan Meet. Lepas tu kita akan bersemuka, okay? Sebab sebelum ni pun saya tak pernah ajar awak matematik, saya tak pernah ajar awak BI dan saya tak pernah ajar subjek yang lain lah. Okay? So ini kali pertama kita berjumpa sebagai cikgu dan juga yang ajar English. Okay? So untuk benda pertama, so the first thing you have to know, you can call me either Cikgu Rafi or Mr. Rafi, okay? Don't call Mr. Rafi lah. You can use either Cikgu Rafi or Mr. Rafi. It's up to you. Okay, so my full name is Muhammad Rafiuddin Yusof. You can call me Mr. Rafi. I'm major in mathematics. Because of that, I teaching mathematics before this. But I'm studied and minor in PE is physical education. Okay, pendidikan jasmani, and also I'm minoring in English. I was to teach English lah because in my study I minor in English. Okay, so macam mana cikgu lain juga, as other teachers, we are online class rules and we have also our class rules lah after this bila bersemuka. So the first thing, sama macam cikgu-cikgu yang lain, okay, you have to make sure your mic is on mute. Okay, but you need to turn on your camera during this lesson. Okay, you have to turn on the mic on only when you are called or to respond. Okay, you may click raise hand icon when you please don't click the raise hand icon main-main. Okay, saya saja. Okay, saya tak nak. Okay, okay, then no unnecessary chatting during class. So sepanjang kelas, saya tak nak, Mr. tak nak ada orang yang saja main chat-chat bercerita tentang apa-apa games. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, so I hope everyone already have your books and then already being in front of your device. Okay. Okay, Al-Fatih, Muhammad Al-Fatih. Kenapa banyak sangat okey tu? Okay, so duduk diam-diam, duduk tegak-tegak, tengok kamu punya screen. Okay, then kita akan mulakan kelas. Okay, harap semua dah sedia, okay? Okay, So this is the first thing I want you all to see. Okay, I know most of you already know what cartoon is this. Okay, this is Doraemon. Okay, okay. So I want you all to look at the animation above. Okay, then if you want to give your answer, I want you all to click raise hand. Then I will call your name. Okay, for those who are raised hand, I will call your name. Then when I call your name, please turn on your mic and tell me what you can see from the animation above. Okay, so anyone wants to try? You may click your raise hand button. Then I will call your name. You can turn on your mic. Then you give the answer. What you can see from the animation. So, siapa nak try? Dari animation tu apa kamu nampak? Kamu raise hand, cikgu nampak kamu raise hand. Dan cikgu akan panggil nama kamu, kamu boleh jawab. Tak ada yang nak cuba. Teacher Aina beritahu kelas ni aktif semua. Kalau minta jawab, mesti ramai yang nak cuba jawab. Siapa yang jawab ni, dia punya markah akan lebih lah. Cikgu boleh tengok balik nanti recording ni. Siapa yang suka jawab, siapa yang suka bagi respon. Then I will give you extra marks. From the animation, just tell me what you can see. Apa yang kamu nampak? Okay, Muammar.
Nobita. Watch.
Okay.
Watch.
Muhammad, Wan Muhammad, you didn't raise your hand. So please mute first. Okay. Just click raise hand, then I will call your name, then you on your mic, then you tell me what you can see from the animation. Okay, Muhammad.
Watch.
Huh?
Watch.
Watch. Okay, watch. Okay, thank you. Okay, Nick Marsha. Okay, Muhammad, you can mute your mic. Okay, Nick Marsha.
Doraemon.
Doraemon, okay, Doraemon. Okay, thank you Marsha. Lagi? Siapa lagi nak cuba? Okay. Muammar, okay, you may lower your hand. Okay. This is Arifah Mustajab. Okay, you join by using your personal email, right? So I don't know your real name. So give me your answer. What you can see from the animation? Pardon?
Time machine. Time machine.
Okay, time machine. Siapa lagi nak cuba? There's a lot of things you can see from the animation. You can see Doraemon, you can see Nobita, you can see time machine, you can see blue color, red color, okay? Okay, we are going to continue our lesson. Okay, actually the most important thing that we want to show to all of you is, okay, we are going to learn about, clock. Okay, clock and time. This is the most important thing that we are going to learn about today. Okay, we are going to learn about time. We are going to learn about how to read the clock. What type of clock that we have. Okay, there's a lot of things lah we want to learn today. So, okay, thanks for those who are respond to the earlier question. Okay, terima kasih yang bagi respon. Tak apa, mungkin malu-malu lagi first time class kan. Sebab Teacher Aina bagi tahu dekat Mr. Semua ni kebanyakannya sangat-sangat aktif. Okay, so tak apa, maybe semua malu-malu lagi, takut-takut lagi, takut salah jawab lagi. But it's okay. It's okay to give a wrong answer. Okay, at least bila bagi wrong answer, kita belajar benda yang betul. Kalau kita langsung tak mencuba, kita tak tahu sama ada benda yang ada dalam fikiran kita tu betul atau tidak. Okay, so teruskan mencuba, tak ada masalah. Kalau if your answer is wrong, then I will tell you the correct answer lah. Tapi kalau senyap je tak bagi tahu, then you all sendiri tak tahu sama ada jawapan yang ada dalam fikiran kamu semua tu jawapan yang betul atau jawapan yang tidak betul kan. At least bila dah bagi tahu, contoh macam tadi several your friend bagi tahu jawapan. So benda tu benda yang betul sebab soalan dia apa yang kamu nampak. So you're going to see there are time machine, there are Doraemon, there are Nobita, there are clock. Okay? Okay. So there are two types of clock, okay, that we must to know lah. Okay? Ada dua jenis jam yang biasa kita tengok dan kita kena tahulah. Okay? So the first one like this, and then the another one is like this. Okay, there are two types, the left one and the right one. Okay, so we are going to know the left one, apa nama dia? Amni Zulfa, ada apa-apa nak tanya ke? Please don't use your raise hand button, don't turn on your mic if unnecessary, okay? Kalau tak perlu jangan tu. Kalau kelas matematik dengan cikgu, siapa yang tak dengar arahan, cikgu tegur nama dia 3 kali, cikgu remove terus. Itu kelas matematik. Okay, jangan kelas BI pun cikgu akan buat benda yang sama. So please, okay, bila nak apa-apa, kita dah ada class rule tadi, so please follow the rules. Okay, if you don't follow the rules, and I will use my rules lah. Okay, I'm going to remove you from the class because please don't disturb other pupils who wants to learn. Okay, okay, Ahmad Sofwan, you raise your hand. Nak tanya apa-apa ke? Ahmad Sofwan. Yes, betul, kita tak ni lagi. Mr. baru nak beritahu two types of clock. Okay, kalau bila Mr. cakap siapa nak jawab, nanti kita akan gunakan sama ada dalam chat atau Mr. panggil nama. So turn on mic dan bagi tahu. Okay, okay. So there are two types of clock. Okay, the first one we call it as analog. Okay, jam analog clock. Okay, dia gunakan jarum. Okay, macam jam yang ada dekat rumah kamu tu lah. Biasanya jam dinding, jam tangan. Okay, kalau dia ada jarum bergerak macam tu, okay, we call it as analog clock. Okay, the second one, the right one, okay, this clock, the type is digital clock because the numbers is not using the needles, then the number is using digital lah. So kalau siapa yang ada jam tangan tu, dia ada analog dan dia ada juga digital. Okay, ada juga jam yang ada dua-dua. Okay, dia ada atas tu analog, bawah tu dia tulis balik dengan digital punya jenis. Okay, so the first thing you have to know, there are two types of clock. Okay, the first one yang ada jarum tu, okay, we call it as analog clock, and the second one we call it as digital clock. Okay, there are two types of clock. Okay, so I will continue with the description of the analog clock and also the digital clock lah. Okay, apa yang ada dalam analog clock, apa yang ada dalam digital clock. Okay, for analog clock, biasanya it have 3 hand. Okay, dia jarum tapi kita tak panggil dia sebagai needles lah. Needles tu adalah jarum yang kita gunakan untuk menjahit. Okay, we have 3 type of hands. Okay, the first one, the blue one, we call it as hour hand. Okay, hour. Okay, hour. Okay, jam, jarum jam. Okay, the green one we call it as minute hand. Okay, minute hand. So jarum, minute. And the red one we call it as second hand. Second hand ni bukan barang, kalau biasa kamu dengar barang second hand. Nah, itu bukan, itu barang orang yang dah pernah pakai. Okay, second hand ni maksud dia adalah jarum saat. Okay, always moving. Okay, kalau kamu tengok dekat jam tu dia akan ada 3 jenis. Satu yang kurus panjang, the red one tu, okay, second hand. Lepas tu dia ada yang panjang sikit tapi dia lebih besar, itu kita panggil sebagai minutes hand. Okay, dan satu lagi tu yang paling pendek tu kita panggil dia sebagai hour hand lah. Hour dia punya jam. Okay, so apa beza ketiga-tiga ni? We going to differentiate the analog clock lah. Okay, benda yang ada dalam analog clock ni. Okay. Okay, so for analog clock, okay, macam mana kita tengok tadi, as we can see from the previous slide, we have our hand, we have minutes hand, and also we have second hand. Okay, our hand ni, okay, this is the shortest hand, jarum yang paling pendek, and the slowest hand, jarum yang paling perlahan. Okay, kalau tengok dekat jam, kalau tengok dekat analog clock ni, okay, this is analog clock. Okay, the hour hand ni, jarum, okay, the most slowest hand and also the shortest hand. Okay, jarum yang paling pendek dan juga jarum yang paling perlahan. Okay, so minutes hand, jarum minit ni dia ada beberapa ciri-ciri lah sebab dia ni macam berada di tengah-tengah. The minutes hand is shorter than the second hand. It is slower than the second hand, but it is faster than the hour hand and also longer than the hour hand. Maksud dia lebih pendek daripada jarum saat, dia lebih perlahan daripada jarum saat, tetapi dia lebih laju daripada jarum jam dan dia lebih panjang daripada jarum jam. Okay. And the second hand ni adalah jarum, okay, the most fastest hand, jarum yang paling laju. Okay, the longest hand dia adalah jarum yang paling panjang kalau kamu tengok dekat analog clock, and is always moving. Means dia sentiasa bergerak kecuali satu sebab je dia akan berhenti bergerak. Siapa tahu? Okay, I'm going to test you. The second hand is always moving, but it will stop when. Okay, cuba bagi jawapan dekat bahagian chat tu. Cuba nak tengok. Kamu rasa kan jarum saat ni dia akan berhenti bergerak bila berlaku apa? Okay, if you can see the analog clock, we have 3 hands, okay, but the second hands tu, jarum saat tu, dia always moving, but dia akan berhenti bila sampai satu masa. Okay, Ifan Zikri tak hidup. Okay, another answer? Okay, Bazla Bushra habis bateri. Lagi? Okay, rosak. Okay, lagi. Banyak-banyak jawapan lagi saya nak tengok. Adam Aisyah kat rosak. Okay. Tak apa. Apa yang ada dalam kamu punya fikiran tu bagi tahu je. Meninggal. Oh, macam mana jam tu meninggal. Okay, patah. Ni Marsha cakap patah. Okay. Battery end. Okay, out of battery. Okay, mati. Mati tu maksud dia out of battery lah kan. Okay, lagi. Cikgu nak tengok sikit kamu punya jawapan. Si China cakap kamu suka writing. Kamu suka menulis. Tak apa. You can write in both language. Either you write in Malay or you write in English. Okay, at least ini nak rangsang kamu supaya berfikir. Okay, Muammar, jarum jam sekat. Okay, stuck. The hand is stuck. Okay, rosak. Okay, battery. Okay, we have several answer. Okay, semua jawapan kamu tu betul lah. Okay, the second hand is always moving, but it will stop if the battery out of battery broke. Okay, rosak. Okay, bro is rosak, habis bateri. Okay, jadi itu je waktu yang mana second hand tu akan berhenti bergerak. Okay, good. Thanks for your answer. Maksudnya kamu boleh fikirlah, okay, jam ni Mr. cakap dia akan sentiasa bergerak, tapi dia akan stop. Stop waktu bila? Always moving. Tapi bila bateri dah habis, dia akan stop lah moving kan. Then what will kita akan buat apa? We are going to change the battery, then it will start moving and always moving. Okay, the minutes hand, it will move after the second hand is going to have a complete circle. Okay, maksudnya bila jarum saat ni, second hand ni dia berpusing cukup satu putaran, barulah minutes hand tu dia akan bergerak. Okay, ini kamu belajar dalam subjek matematik sebenarnya. Cukup 60 saat akan jadi 1 minit. Okay, so the hour hand will move after the minute, since the minute hand is already complete one circle. Maksud satu bulatan tu minute hand dah selesai, barulah hour hand tu akan bergerak. That's why lah the second hand is the fastest hand, sentiasa bergerak. Okay, and it's always moving. Then after the second hand to complete the circle, the minute hand will start moving. Tapi hour hand tu tak bergerak lagi lah, sebab jarum jam tu dia hanya akan bergerak apabila yang minit tu bergerak cukup satu bulatan. Okay, boleh faham kan berkaitan dengan jam analog tu? Kalau okay, cuba tangkat sikit, times up, your times up, tunjuk sikit. So benda ni belajar dalam matematik actually. Okay. So tak ada masalah pun sebenarnya. Cuma kita nak beritahu apa yang ada dalam analog clock, apa yang ada dalam digital clock. Okay, so we are going to continue with digital clock. This is digital clock. Okay, there are several type of digital clock. Yang ada depan kamu ni, this is digital clock ni, we have 3 parts. Okay, the first one 12, and then you have separator. The second one is 47, is another part, and then you have the separators. Okay, titik bertindih tu sebagai separators, and you have the third part lah, 36 tu. Okay, so the first 2 digit, okay, 2 digit yang pertama tu, 12 tu, okay, I circle it with the blue color, the blue circle. This is for hour, okay, jam. Itu menunjukkan jam. Okay, refer to hour. Okay, then we have separator. The separator, titik bertindih tu, we call it as separator. Okay, pemisah. Okay, the first 2 digit refer to hour. Okay, refer to jam. Okay. Then the second part, it's referring to minutes. Okay. Then the third part, the red one tu, yang Mr. bulatkan dengan warna merah tu, okay, itu adalah menunjukkan saat. Okay, but sometimes there are only 2 parts. Okay, only hour and minutes. Kat digital clock tu dia hanya tunjuk jam dan minit sahaja. Dia tak tunjukkan bahagian saat. Okay, sebab dia nak menunjukkan pukul berapa je. Sebab the second part tu, bahagian saat hujung tu, dia sentiasa bergerak. Sama juga macam jam analog sebelum ni. Okay, dia sentiasa bergerak, dia tak berhenti kecuali macam kamu cakap tu lah. Okay, out of battery, broke, okay, rosak, habis bateri. Sama juga, second ni dah akan sentiasa bergerak. Okay, kecuali bila habis bateri semua padam. Digital clock ni, dia masalah dia bila habis bateri saja dia semua akan padam. Okay, masa dia memang tak boleh guna langsung. Okay, alright. So, after we already know the types of clock, which is analog clock and also digital clock, so we want to draw an analog clock. Okay, but I will teach you first. Okay, first I will teach you how to draw an analog clock. Okay, please pay attention because after this I want you all to open your G1 book after this, not now. Okay, after this I'm going to ask you to open your G1 book and you have to draw your own analog clock. Okay, but please pay attention first. Okay, I want to teach you how to draw an analog clock. Analog clock ni jangan tertukar dengan digital ya. Analog ni ada jarum, digital tu yang pakai nombor. Okay, just pay attention first. Tengok je dulu screen. Okay, dengar dulu. Dan lepas ni bila Mr. bagi masa untuk kamu lukis, then kamu boleh lukis dalam kamu punya G1. Okay, so the first thing when you want to draw an analog clock, okay, you have to draw a circle. Kebiasaannya jam kita jumpa dalam bentuk bulat lah. Ada yang bentuk lain, ada bentuk petak, okay, macam-macam bentuk. Tapi untuk senang sebenarnya analog clock ni kita guna dia dalam bentuk bulat lah. Okay, okay, so first you have to draw a circle. Okay, you draw a circle, a big circle, one page circle boleh. Okay, biar senang kamu nak masukkan numbers nanti lepas ni. After you draw a circle, what you have to do is, okay, you have to write numbers. Okay, the numbers you need to write 12, 6, 3 and 9 first. Okay, jangan terus tulis 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sampai 11. Okay, no, bila nak draw an analog clock, okay, you have to write the first number is 12, the second number is 6, the third number is 3 and the fourth number is 9. Why? Why? Okay, because all of these 4 numbers is situated at the bahagian yang apa? The part of the clock above, below, right and left. Okay, dia berada dekat atas, bawah, kanan dan kiri. So bila kamu lukis 4 numbers ni dulu, you draw the 4 first numbers ni, then barulah jam kamu tu akan berada nombor yang betul. Okay, andai kata kamu lukis clock ni, kamu tak gunakan kedudukan betul, kamu terus 12, 1, 2, 3, nanti jam kamu tu nombor dia tak berada di kedudukan yang betul. Boleh faham kan? Boleh kan? Kalau kamu terus lukis, nanti nombor 3 duduk kat tempat lain. So, the first numbers you have to write is 12. Okay? Okay, 12. Dekat atas, on the top of the circle. Okay? Then, number 6. Selari. Okay, selari dengan nombor 12 tu. Maksud dia berada atas 12, kamu guna pembaris, kamu letak pembaris, kamu tulis pula 6 kat bawah. Okay, then after that, the third number you have to write number 3, sebelah kanan. Okay, at the right side. Okay, ambil dekat penjuru-penjuru dia tu. Then the last one is number 9. Okay, sama. Satu garisan dengan number 3. Okay, barulah nombor kamu tu nanti, when you finish to draw your analog clock, your analog clock is, the numbers in the analog clock are situated at the right place. Okay, if you just write 12, 1, 2, 3 until number 11, you can't, okay, so sebelum ni, before this you belajar kan, can and can't kan, so you can't get a proper clock, proper analog clock. Okay, after that, write the remaining numbers, maksud dia nombor-nombor yang selepas lah, yang tak ada lagi, 12 dah ada, so masukkan 1, 2, 3, 3 dah ada, 4, 5, and then 6 you are already right before, 7, 8, 10 and 11. So now you can see that the numbers are situated at the right place. Betul kan? Nampak macam ada jam betul kan? Dekat rumah kamu kan kedudukan dia macam mana? 12 duduk kat mana? 6 duduk kat mana? 3 duduk kat mana? 9 duduk kat mana? Okay, kalau kamu tulis semua terus, kamu tak ikut dia punya steps ni. Okay, you draw a circle and then you write all the numbers. 12, 1, 2, 3 until 11. Okay, you do not write the numbers 12, 6, 3 and 9 first. Okay, tak tulis dulu nombor 12, 6, 3, 9 tu. Okay, nanti kamu punya kedudukan nombor tu dia dah tak cantik. Okay, after you write the remaining numbers, so now kita dah nampak dah macam jam. Okay, tapi apa lagi yang kita tak ada dalam analog clock ni?
Warna.
Apa dia?
Warna dan jarum.
Yes, we didn't finish this analog clock. Okay, we have to draw hour hand and also the minute hand. Okay, tapi kenapa kita tak lukis the second hand lah?
Penting.
Kenapa dia 5?
Tak penting sebab yang
Why?
sebab yang bergerak jarum jam dengan jarum minit.
Okay, good answer. Okay, good try. Okay, dia bukan tak penting. Okay, dia 5 dia bukan tak penting, but kita tak boleh, we can't draw the second hand because as I told you before, the second hand is always moving. Okay, they always moving. So benda tu kita tak boleh nak tetapkan nombor berapa dan kita baca jam, kita tak sebut dia nombor and 12 second ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu pukul 9 pagi 12 saat. Kita tak sebut macam tu kan. Kita just cakap 9 pagi, 10 pagi. So we don't have to draw the second hand lah. Sebab the second hand, the first thing is always moving. Tak boleh nak lukis dia sentiasa bergerak kecuali dua benda tadi lah, rosak dan juga habis bateri kan. Bila habis bateri barulah second hand tu dia akan stop. Okay. So this is the step how to draw an analog clock. Okay, the first one, okay, you have to draw the circle. Tell you another time. Okay, draw a circle and then you write the numbers. Okay, write 12, 6, 3 and 9 first. Okay, 12, 6, 3, 9 je dulu tulis. Okay, then barulah you write the remaining numbers. Okay, nombor-nombor yang lain tu baru kita masukkan. Tengoklah kedudukan dia, janganlah satu tu kamu letak dekat sangat dengan 12. Okay, anggarkan dia. Okay, satu, then you anggar satu lagi, dua tu jauh sikit. Macam mana jam yang ada depan kamu. Okay,
Teacher,
and barulah. Yes.
lepas siap boleh buat corak ke dekat jam tu?
Kejap, belum lagi. Baru lepas ni baru Mr. bagi tahu apa kamu nak buat nanti, okay? Okay. Bagi dulu perhatian, pay attention dekat slide ni dulu, okay? Then you draw the hour hand and minutes And okay, ada yang tak faham tak cara nak lukis analog clock? Sebelum kita teruskan dengan aktiviti sesuai, I know you are very triggered to write, to draw the clock. Tapi sebelum tu, I will make sure you all faham lah dulu kan. If you don't understand, then how you want to draw your own analog clock? Okay, I hope all of you already understand how to draw an analog clock. So now, okay, I want you all to draw and decorate your own analog clock. Draw and decorate. Okay, jangan buka buku lagi. Jangan keluarkan apa-apa pensel warna gam ke apa lagi. Bagi Mr. Bagi tahu arahan dulu. Okay, the first thing you have to use your G1. Okay, G1 books kan. Teacher Aina pun sebenarnya pakai G1 book kan. And then you're using your own creativity. Means using your own creativity, tak kisah apa sekalipun kamu nak buat. Okay, using your own creativity to draw an analog clock. Okay, cikgu nak kamu buat, mesti nak kamu buat analog clock. And then you can decorate your own clock. But sabar dulu semua. Okay, for this lesson, okay, untuk sekarang ni, okay, mesti cuma nak kamu buat kamu punya analog clock je dulu. Sebab kalau cikgu nak bagi kamu masa untuk decorate, I know you, all of you are very creative. Ada yang nak pergi kedai Echo RM2 nak beli bling-bling. Ada yang nak pergi beli stickers kan sebab nak decorate. So, during this lesson, okay, I will give you 5 minutes only. Okay, 5 minutes. I want you to draw your own analog clock dulu. Okay, lukis saja analog clock macam mana yang Mr. tunjuk sebelum ni. Then after this class, okay, you can decorate your own analog clock. Analog clock yang kamu buat tadi tu, kamu decorate dia cantik-cantik. Kamu nak pergi kedai Echo ke lepas ni, kamu nak pergi pustaka rakyat ke, kamu nak letak bling-bling ke, nak telak glitters ke. Okay, itu adalah kita punya tugasan untuk hari ni. Okay, kamu boleh ambil gambar dan kamu kena turn in dalam GC. Tapi but for this time being, untuk masa ni saja, I will give you 5 minutes. So now it's already 9:37. Okay, 9:45. Okay, until 9:45 cikgu nak kamu tunjuk kamu punya analog clock yang dah siap lukis. Tak perlu decorate lagi, okay? Dengar betul-betul. Untuk masa ni sampai 9:45, guna kamu punya G1 book, kamu lukis sahaja kamu punya analog clock dulu. And then after mid session, okay, you can decorate your own analog clock and I will give you 1 week to submit your picture lah, your own analog clock picture, and you may turn in your GC. Okay, so I give you until 9:45 AM starting from now. Draw your own analog clock. Okay, either you want to use circle, square, it's up to you. But I will show you the step how to draw an analog clock. So you may refer to your screen. Okay, you may start now until 9:45. I want you all to show to the class your analog clock. Okay, ready? Okay, you may start now. Sekejap, Mr. pasang lagu untuk kamu tu. Sambil-sambil kamu buat kamu punya clock. Okay, make sure you have your G1 book. Okay, draw dalam G1 books tu, ikut macam mana yang Mr. Present dekat depan kamu tu. Okay, sambil-sambil tu jap, kita buka dulu YouTube, bagi dengar lagu dulu sama-sama dapat. So 9:45 we have 5 minutes more.
.com and manage all your team's work. Powerful platform that's easy to use.
Bring back memories, bring back you. And I didn't know no way, but I believed in forever. You stay the same. Now my heart feel like it's tempered. Somebody say your name, 'cause I can reach out and call, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday. Yeah. But everything will be alright. Gonna rest less and say.
Okay, for those who already done, okay, we have 4 minutes more. So bagi dulu masa dekat kawan-kawan nak buat. Nanti Mr. akan minta kamu tunjukkan kamu punya hasil kerja, okay? Sama-sama itu boleh dengar kan lagu kan, dengar dulu lagu tu. Maybe start sikit tapi tak apa. Dia sambil-sambil buat tu sambil-sambil dengar lagu dulu. Okay, then 9:45 nanti kita akan tengok hasil kerja masing-masing. You don't need to decorate your own clock. Okay, lukis je dulu. Then after this mid session, we are going to give you time to decorate your own clock. Then turn in on GC. Nanti Mr. akan check dalam GC. Okay.
Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the truth
Dah siap.
Okay, for those yang dah siap, tak apa, kita tunggu kawan lain. Okay, we have already
Tajuk dia apa cikgu? Cikgu, jarum guna warna ke?
Apa dia?
Jarum guna warna ke?
Tak perlu lagi. Lukis je dulu. Cikgu nak tengok kamu punya jam je dulu. Betul tak kedudukan numbers dia. And then after this, you can decorate your own clock. Okay, tak perlu tunjuk lagi. Nanti kita akan tunjuk sama-sama. Biar satu kelas boleh tengok. Okay, jam ni macam mana, okay? Ada 2 minit lagi.
Guna warna ke? Jarum ke?
Apa dia?
Jarum jam.
Jangan jam, it's up to you. Kalau nak warna terus pun boleh. Kalau nak decorate nanti pun boleh. Cuma yang penting dalam jam kamu tu, in your analog clock, you have the circle, you have the numbers, and then you have the hands lah. Hour hand and also the minutes hand. Tu je dulu yang mesti nak tengok hari ni.
Dan.
Okay, we have 2 minutes more. Ada lagi, tak apa. Kita bagi masa dulu yang tak siap. Patutlah teacher nak cakap kelas kamu ni laju, memang laju. Tak apa, kita bagi 2 minit lagi. So everyone have a fair time to draw their own clock. Okay? Okay.
Dan.
Okay, 9 minit lagi. For those who are done, kita tunggu kawan. Bagi peluang dekat kawan yang lain. So after this, your own analog clock, you have to decorate. Okay, then you turn in on GC. I give you 1 week to submit the works lah. Okay, bolehlah nak pergi carilah, ikut kamu lah, nak warna ke, nak tanpa gam ke, ada yang suka glitters ke. Okay, boleh.
Dah.
Okay, 9 minit lagi. Tak sampai 9 minit, 30 second lagi. So for those who are not finished yet, okay, you have 30 second lagi. You have another 30 second to finish your analog clock. Then make sure lepas ni angkat kamu punya clock tu, tunjuk dekat screen.
Siap.
Okay, yeah. Okay, sekejap. Kita tunggu kawan yang lain. Okay, so it's 9:45 already. So I want you all to show your G1 book. show your clock to the class. Letak betul-betul dekat screen, dekat kamu punya apa? Kamera. So that semua kawan kamu boleh nampak. Mister pun boleh nampak. Okay, it's okay Delima. I see your camera is not working. Nanti dah siap decorate, turn in dalam GC, okay? Okay, good. Oh, ada yang buat guna square. Very creative. Ada yang buat jarum dia besar. Okay. Lagi. For those who ada your camera is not working, it's okay. You can turn in on GC after you decorate your own analog clock lah. Okay. Cantik. Ada yang dapat buat bulatan betul-betul. Okay, thank you. Clap your hand. Okay, give applause to your own self and your friends. Okay, jadi semua dah buat cantik. Kedudukan dia pun betul sebab when you follow the step, okay, you follow the step that I've show on the presentation, you can get the proper you may get the proper clock. Okay, barulah nombor dia, kedudukan nombor dia semua berada di tempat yang betul. Okay, boleh continue. Okay, we continue our lesson. We have about 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes more. Okay, so your draw and decorate your own analog clock. Okay, so lepas ni you can decorate your own clock, then turn in your GC. Okay, I will give the instruction in GC. Okay, so what's the time? We already know the clock. We already know the types of clock. We have two types of clock, which is analog and also digital. And you all already draw your own analog clock. The digital clock tak perlu lukis lah sebab dia hanya melibatkan nombor. Okay, so what's the time? Kita nak tahu pukul apa pula. Dah kenal jam, kena tahu pukul apa. Setakat kenal jam, okay, this is analog clock, this is digital clock, but we don't know the time. So tak ada guna juga kan. Kita nak kenal jam, kita nak tahu jenis jam sebab kita nak tahu pukul berapa. So bila orang tanya what's the time, okay, kita boleh jawab it's 9 o'clock. What's the time? It's 11 o'clock. Okay, so look and listen. I will play the audio. So for those who have speakers, okay, yang ada earphone ke apa, it might be some stuck during the audio play. Okay, audio play tu mungkin sebab secara mix kamu sendiri tahu kadang dia akan stuck sebab masalah line problem semua. But it's okay, nanti mesti akan share benda ni dalam GC juga, jangan risau. Okay, so please pay attention. I will play, look and listen. Okay,
Module 1. Let's play. Vocabulary. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:30.
Okay, this is the way how to pronounce and how to tell another people what's the time. Okay, what's the time? It's 3 o'clock. Means pukul 3 lah. Okay, it's 3:30. Okay, it's 3:30 maksud dia dah separuh melebihi 3. Ataupun kita boleh sebut dia sebagai it's 3:30 o'clock. Pukul 3:30 minit. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock maksud dia pukul 3. Bila kita cakap it's 3:30, dia adalah pukul 3:30. Okay, dua benda ni je dulu. Untuk tahun 3 for year 3, we just know the 3 o'clock, okay, and the 3:30, 4, okay. As you can see, there are only two hands that show on the analog clock, which is the first one, the short one is our hand, and the largest one is the minutes hand. So when the hour hand show 3 and the minutes hand show 12, maksud dia pukul tu adalah pukul 3. It's 3 o'clock. But when the hour hand, the short hand show the part which is between 3 and 4, and then the minutes hand show the number 6, we call it at it's 3:30. Okay, bila saja minutes hand ni dia mula bergerak, sebenarnya hour hand ni pun dia bergerak tapi dia tak sampai ke nombor yang seterusnya lagi lah. Okay, dia akan duduk di antara nombor 3 dan nombor 4. Bila dia duduk di antara, it's placed between the number 3 and the number 4, the time is still 3. Okay. Belum sampai nombor 4 lagi sebab dia masih berada di antara nombor 3 dan nombor 4. It is between the number 3 and the number 4. So kita tak boleh sebut it 4:30 lah. Sebab dia belum lagi sampai ke nombor 4. Boleh faham kan? Angguk sikit. Cikgu dah nampak kamu. Alright. So cara sebutan dia macam tadi lah. Okay, kita dengar sekali lagi.
Module 1. Let's play. Vocabulary. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:30.
So it's 3 o'clock. Okay. And it's 3:30. Okay. We are going to move to another example. Okay. What's the time? Okay. What's the time? Okay. The first one, the left one, is 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. Okay, the right one, 8:30. Okay, boleh on mic, cuba bagi jawapan. Tak ada masalah. You can turn on your mic dan kita jawab sama-sama. Okay.
12.
Okay, the first one kita sebut sama-sama. Okay, bila the left one the left one, Mr. tanya dulu, what's the time? Mr. nak kamu semua jawab sama-sama. Boleh? Okay. The left one, what's the time?
12.
Okay. Okay.
12.
Okay. Mute kejap. Okay, mute kejap.
12.
Okay, mute kejap. Okay. Kita tak boleh sebut cakap. Kita tak boleh terus sebut 12. We are not going to just answer what's the time? It's 12. Okay? Itu bukan cara dia. Bila orang tanya what's the time, kita kena sebut it's 12 o'clock. Okay? Sebab tu dekat situ, I give you the blank part. So the blank part is just saying the numbers lah. So untuk yang first ni, number 12. So what's the time? It's 12 o'clock. And the right one, what's the time? It's 12:30. Okay, kita cuba next punya example. Okay. Okay, kita tengok dulu yang sebelah kiri, the left one. Okay, boleh cuba jawab sama-sama. Mr. tanya dulu, baru kamu jawab sama-sama. Boleh? Okay, what's the time? The left one, what's the time?
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, sekali lagi. Okay, Mr. tanya dulu, what's the time?
It's
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
What's the time?
It's
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay, semula. Okay, semula. Okay.
It's 9:30.
Okay, semula. Okay, yang sebelah kanan the right one. What's the time? Okay. It's half past 9. Okay, it's 9:30. Okay. Mutekan balik mic kamu. Sebab dia ada yang lain dia laju, so benda tu cepat sampai. Ada yang lain perlahan, dia lambat sikit sampai dekat Mr. Okay, so bila orang tanya what's the time? Okay, for those who are not mute your mic, please mute your mic. Okay, make sure your microphone sign is in red. Okay, thank you. So what's the time? Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Okay, the right one, what's the time? It's 9:30. Okay, itu cara dia jawab. Kamu tak boleh jawab what's the time 9. What's the time 9:30. Dia ada dia punya cara untuk jawab. Okay, this is the digital clock. Sama juga. Bila 8 sifar-sifar, terus kita sebut dia, we call it as it's 8 o'clock. And we have the another part, the minute part is 30. Okay, we can call it as it's 8:30 or it's 8:30 o'clock. Okay, I give you another one example. Then we are going to make a word wall quiz. I know you all very excited to make a word wall. Teacher Aina bagi tahu kamu suka sangat buat word wall ni. Okay, so another example is 7 the hour part is 7 and then the minute part is 00. So we call it, what's the time? It's 7 o'clock. And the right one, the second one, we have 7 at the hour part, and then we have 30 in the minute part. So we call it as 7:08. Okay. Okay. So this is a word wall. Okay. So kat mana kamu nak dapatkan link word wall ni? Cikgu akan pastekan dekat kamu punya chat. Okay, sekejap. Kena end show dulu baru boleh. Okay. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, we have 20 questions. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can click on the URL that I given in the chat session. Okay, boleh klik dan terus boleh jawab word wall tu.
Teacher boleh dengar saya?
Boleh. Mon, Haris. Kalau aku duduk. Itu tak apa. Apa? Aku tekan itu.
Ting.
Okay. Okay, boleh masuk tak? Boleh tengah buat semua kan? Okay, buat dulu. Jawab dulu. Nanti sebelum nampak kamu punya jawapan tu betul atau tak.